everyone. How's everybody doing today, my viewers and Malakas? Today I'm going to be making catfish pepper soup with shrimp and potatoes. On this pot I already have my liquid. Like I always say, I like it very easy peasy. And here I'm adding my onion straight in the water. I'm adding tomato paste. I'm going to allow this tomato paste to cook together with the onion. Everybody has different ways of making your fish pepper soup. It depends on how you want it. But this is pretty much how I like to make my fish pepper soup. And I'm trying to show you guys how I make my fish pepper soup. So now we have water. I let the water to boil a little bit so the sauce can cook faster, so the process can be shorter for me. On this side, I'm adding ube. I like ube because ube is very, very good for fish. When you're cooking fish, you need ube. The flavor, it's very, 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 very delicious. The aroma that comes out from the ube is very delicious. Pretty much I'm adding my granulated pepper. I already blended my pepper. I'm adding it into the fish, into the stock. I'm pretty much making a stock, fish stock for this. Fish. So the water is in, the onion, the second step, the ube, the third step, the tin tomato, the fourth step, and I'm putting my pepper, habanero pepper. Now I'm going to be using my bouillon, my chicken bouillon. I'm adding a little bit of sauce. So I'm going to let this to cook, this stock to cook for like 5-6 minutes before I start to add everything that I want to add. So this is how everything is coming out. I have this African spice that I use. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's called uhio. Uhio, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's called uhio. Uhio. It's very, very good for making fish pepper soup, especially if you're from Africa, especially Nigeria. I don't know what they use in other parts of Africa, but this is what Nigerians use when they're trying to make any kind of pepper soup. So that uhio is inside. Now I'm gonna put my my mixed pepper soup spice in it. I'm gonna be adding that. And I'm stirring it together, so it kind of gave it a different color because it's like a brown spice, like a soup spice. So I'm gonna be adding more liquid to this mix. More liquid to this mix. Yeah, because I need a lot of liquid to help cook the fish. Covering it again. Like I said, I always like easy peasy. I already have my potatoes. The potato I wanted to use, I already have it cooked already. So this is what I already cooked my potato. So I'm gonna add it afterwards while that is going on. A stock. Oh wow, the aroma is so good. Now that the stock has cooked together with the spice, everything has cooked together, I'm going to be adding crayfish. I'm going to be adding crayfish. And I'm also going to be adding the fish that I'm going to be using for this pepper soup. I'm going to be using the fish that I'm going to be using for this pepper soup. This is catfish. So now that my catfish is in, I'm going to give it a little bit of stir so the fish can cook in the sauce. I'm going to try to dip it in so it can cook in the sauce. And I'm going to cover it. This should cook for 10 minutes. All right, now that we've added the fish, I'm going to be adding a little bit of ginger. Even though there's ginger in the pepper soup mix, I also want to add a little bit of ginger because I like ginger. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of ginger powder. That's just extra for me. And also a little bit of the pepper soup mix. This is just the finishing part, just to wrap it up. I like easy peasy. I always say I like easy peasy. This, I already have my shrimp. It's already pre-cooked. So I'm just going to be adding my shrimp. In. So here, I said, is the final part. I'm going to be adding this other chicken, no chicken. Into the pepper soup. And I'm going to be adding the potatoes. Like I said, this is the final stage. The potatoes are already cooked. I just cooked them like pre-cooked, so it's not and I drain the water, so it's not sitting on water and getting soft and mushy. I like to do it like this because it helps me keep the potatoes in whole, you know, so it's not falling apart. So that's why I always say that anytime I cook, I always like to look for a way around it that is going to make it, you know, easy for me. The food is going to still taste good, smell good. Everything is just going to be pretty much the same, but it's just, you know, in a short form. This is the final stage of the pepper soup. Once this potato is in, because the potato is already pre-cooked, it's already cooked halfway, I'm not gonna let the pepper soup to sit for too long. So I just need the potato to cook in the sauce so it can have its own flavor, you know. See? So however you like to cook your pepper soup, this is the finishing part of the pepper soup. So anything you want to add, you can still add anything you want to add at this point. You want to add salt, you want to add a little bit of pepper, you want to add a little bit of spice, anything you still want to add. This is the time to add it because we're almost wrapping up the pepper soup, the cooking. So make sure you taste. Oh wow, everything is perfect. I just think because the potatoes is gonna need a little bit of salt, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt into it. I have it's called what they call like the vegetable they call chiang. Chiang, it's like the vegetable we use to cook. We use this vegetable when we're making pepper soup in Africa. Yeah, because it has a very, very lovely flavor. It's just going to turn this pepper soup to this pepper soup to another level. Yep, it's going to take pepper soup to another level. This chow I'm about to add right now. But I like to mix my chow. You understand? I like to mix it with. You want to mix it with a little bit of parsley. You want to mix it with a little bit of basil. It's up to you what you really want at this point. But I like to mix mine because I want multiple flavors. So I have some frozen parsley. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of put a little bit inside so it just mix it up. So this one, like I said, is the final stage. Whatever you want to put now in your pepper soup, this is what you need to do right now for this final stage. Now you can cover this pepper soup up, then allow the whole flavor, the parsley and the anchovy and everything, the shrimp, everything to cook together in the sauce and potatoes, so it brings out that natural flavor, that native natural pepper soup flavor. 2, 3, go.
It's already hot.
Oh, voila. So now I'm turning off the stove, and this is it. I'm gonna have to mix the vegetables, everything together. You see what I'm saying? The potato is still standing in whole, you see, just the way I wanted them. So now the pepper soup is ready. It's ready to be served or served. African, serve. So. I like the fact that my easy peasy process still left my potato not falling apart. This pepper soup, it can be served anytime, lunch, dinner. You can use it for you and your family. You can make this for any time meal. Anytime meal. So this is how it came out. So delicious, so beautiful, so tasty. Thank you so much for your time and for watching. If you do like my video, you can press the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Bye.